You ever notice how your sales team crushes it in the first couple weeks, but then they completely fall flat after month two? What is going on, guys? My name is John Magner. I've built and scaled a handful of B2B sales teams across various industries. And the biggest thing that I see is what we call the month two drop off. And it is very real. It's the moment when hype dies and your system gets exposed. And look, this isn't a motivation issue. It's a lack of systems issue. Month one, everyone's fired up. They're learning scripts. They're learning about the product. They're joining meetings. And essentially, this is the time when everyone feels like they're a part of something big. But month two hops around and the hype fades, results slow down, and you realize there's no actual structure. And here's what I see all over again. No daily rhythm, there's no clear scoreboard, and there's no ongoing training. Because the fix is actually very simple, but a few business owners actually commit to it. Number one, you need to build an actual rhythm that your team can rely on, even when motivation disappears. That means morning huddles, midday check-ins, and end-of-day recaps. All of these have to be extremely specific, and everyone needs to be held accountable. Next, they need to be tracking every single thing in the system. From setters need to be having conversations about how many conversations they had, how many appointments they booked, how many dials they did, more specific numbers, and closers need to be doing the same thing. Closers need to be tracking how many calls they had, how many people actually showed up, their close rate, their cash collection rate, because the biggest thing that I see business owners try to do is they try to hype up their sales reps and say, hey, this month we need to hit $250,000 a month. And yes, while it is great to have goals, you need to be able to chop those goals into smaller controllable numbers so sales teams have actual proof of things to work on. For example, if your goal is to hit $250,000 a month, you have to explain, for example, to your closers, look, you need to have a show rate of 75%, your close rate needs to be 35%, and your cash collected per every 3 calls needs to be $15,000. Like I said, that's just an example, but you need to chop it up into more controllable things so sales reps actually have things that they can work on so that you can hit those goals. Because just saying, hey, we need to hit $500,000 a month, while that sounds great and that can hype people up for 5 minutes, you need to set actual proper expectations for people to hit. So if you have proper systems and actual proper tracking and proper goals in place, your sales team is going to crush it rather than you just strictly relying on motivation. So if you're looking to get the same systems that I'm using to scale my sales teams to $500,000 a month, DM me scale on Instagram at John P. Mag, and we will see you in the next video.